Just trying to verify. It'll be cold and wet, and of course tonight as well. Now let's see the rain. It's being thoroughly wet across northern parts of England and also the southwest of the country. This is the radar that shows us where it's been raining, an area of low pressure. So if your windows were rattled in Penzance and Plymouth and the Isles of Scilly with severe gales, that's why, because this circulation was right over you with gusty winds and heavy showers. So we're going to start first of all in the southwest of the country, then lots of showers around, gusty winds too running along the south coast, gale out at sea, even hail and thunder, and some of us have already had that. So far East Anglia hasn't seen too many showers, but they're on their way. By the second half of the afternoon you'll probably get them too. Now the rain across Yorkshire, quite problematic here. The Met Office warns, hence the triangle, could see something like 50 millimetres of rain, so potential for a bit of flooding here. And also strong northeasterly winds blowing across Scotland, making it feel cold, and those same winds will reach into Northern Ireland too. So you can see a real hodgepodge of weather today, and then as we get into Wales back, we get to this area of low pressure and those big showers around with possibly some hail and thunder, as I say. Now tonight, essentially speaking, not an awful lot changes. It stays pretty wet and miserable across the south of the UK and northern England too. Some snow again, quite possibly, but across the hills, across the Pennines, and also parts of Wales too, again in the higher ground. Frosty across Scotland and Northern Ireland, not quite so cold in the south. And talking about cold weather, it'll often be wet and breezy, so it'll feel quite cold this coming week. Let's start the forecast then for Monday. This is Monday morning. You can see this area of low pressure that's bringing us the showers right now is still with us, but it perhaps is a little bit further eastwards away from the UK. So not only is it wet and cold, look at this, the cold winds coming in from the north across Scotland, northern England towards the south. So a pretty raw day if you live in London, Norwich and Newcastle. The further west you are tomorrow, the brighter it'll be. You'll still have the breeze, but at least you've got some winter sunshine. Now tomorrow night is going to be a cold night, the coldest night of the autumn stroke winter so far. Look at the blues developing. So this is tomorrow night, very frosty. So first thing on Tuesday, early hours, we could see temperatures as low as -4 in Glasgow, even 0 in London. I wouldn't be surprised a couple of degrees lower than that in some rural spots in the Midlands. So first thing on Tuesday, a frosty one, but a sunny one. This is the morning, and then very quickly a weather front will be approaching from the west, so that by lunchtime we've got a band of rain and some damp weather reaching Northern Ireland, western Scotland, around the Irish Sea coast, Wales and the southwest. So it looks as though in Cardiff it'll be damp, in Norwich bright. And then through the course of that night and into Wednesday, that band of cloud and rain will race across the country. And talking about the often wet and breezy weather, well, this is where it really starts on Tuesday. If you don't get Wednesday, that is, if you don't get the prolonged rain, you get lots of showers circulating around this area of low pressure, gusty winds as well. And guess what? It looks as though, well, this low pressure is basically here to stay. It anchors itself across the UK through Thursday. So once again, it's a repeat performance. Lots of showers to come on Thursday. And there's just a hint that by the time we get to Friday, the showers will fade away, but it'll still be fairly cloudy. And as I said at the beginning, it'll feel on the cold side. That's it. Bye.